In this tutorial, entitled Encrypting an Extract Using the Python Encryption Tool, I will outline how to locate the Lab Information System extract file for upload, encrypting the selected .csv file, and locating the newly created .enc file. When you create a QI extract from the list, it is created in .csv or comma-separated value format. This file is downloaded to a predetermined file location on your computer. If I open the folder, I can see my histo QA_ABC LAB file that I have uploaded from the Lab Information System or LIS. Do not open the file, as opening it in Excel makes it unusable in NIQUIS. If you need to look at the file, create a copy of the file and open this copy. You can create a copy of the file by clicking on the unopened CSV file and clicking the Ctrl and C together to copy it, and then click the Control button and the V button simultaneously to paste the newly created copy onto your system. You can also use the right mouse button when hovering over the CSV file. Click the Copy button and then click the Place button. I now have a copy of the CSV file. I can open this. The CSV file must be encrypted before uploading onto NIQUIS. When you are encrypting, a .enc file is created. It is this .enc or encrypted file that you upload onto NIQUIS. If you cannot find the folder that the CSV file has been downloaded to by the extract software, look in your Downloads folder, which is here, and you should find it in the Downloads folder if you list by date modified. It should be near the top, especially if it was only downloaded recently. It is best to get your local IT administrators and ask them where the location of the list extract downloads are, and get them to download them by default to an easy to find location, such as a folder on your desktop, as I have done. Now we know where to find the CSV file to upload. Let's go back to the encryption process. To access NIQUIS histopathology, type www.healthatlas.ireland into your browser. Click on histopathology. Type in your username and password and sign in. When you log in, you will see your home page. This page shows the hospital's NIQUIS data you have access to. I have only access to the test hospital. Click on your hospital name. You will be brought to your local data page. This is where your local uploads are stored until they are either signed off or deleted. On the right hand side, there is a tab next to the Mapping Tables tab which says Encryption Tool. If this tab does not exist, then you do not have NIQUIS user permissions to encrypt the CSV files. You should talk to your NIQUIS local operational manager about getting the permissions to do so, if required, as part of your role in the QI program. Click on this Encryption Tool tab to access the Python Encryption Tool. You are now on the Encryption Tool page. Click on Run the HII Encryption Tool. In Google Chrome, the HII NIQUIS Encrypt Tool.py button appears at the bottom of your screen. Click on this. If you're using Internet Explorer, a ribbon like this appears at the bottom of the screen. Click Open to open the encryption tool. I will now go back to my preferred Google Chrome browser. The HII NIQUIS Encrypt Tool.py button appears at the bottom of your screen. Click on this. Whichever browser you are using, a black command line pop-up screen followed immediately by a grey HII NIQUIS Encrypt Tool pop-up box automatically appears on the front page. There is a red No File Selected indicating that you have not yet selected a file to encrypt. To select a file to encrypt, click on the Select File button. The Choose a File window opens. Go to the folder where you keep your CSV extracts. I keep mine on my desktop in the file myNIQUIS CSV extracts from LIS. In this folder, I have my CSV file I would like to encrypt. I highlight the file and click Open. The file name appears where previously the red No File Selected was. It is a good habit to check that the suffix says CSV, just to ensure that you are encrypting the correct file. Click on the blue Encode button to begin encrypting the file. The window begins encrypting, showing what percent is completed as it goes through the encryption operation. This may take a couple of minutes depending on the size of the file. When it is complete, an encoding successful pop-up window appears. A new file is created. This is a .enc suffixed file to show that it is an encrypted file. You can now see there is a .enc suffix at the end of the file name. Click OK and you are finished. This newly created encrypted file is now available to be uploaded onto NIQUIS. Where is the newly created file located? By default, it is created in the same folder as the original CSV file. Mine is in my NIQUIS CSV extracts from LIS folder, as we opened earlier. And if I open the folder up, I can see that there is a new file created in my folder, the encrypted file, with the .enc suffix. And we are done.